Let's stay this way for a minute.
It's the darkness that's got you down. What a lovely evening. Pity we couldn't have done it with the curtains open in the bright sunlight. We did do it in daytime.
I wish it was somebody else.
It's a trifle late for that, don't you think? Whom would you have preferred? Kenneth?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose anyone was as good or as bad as any other. I'm only kidding, Brandon. I obviously can't take it as well as you, so I'm turning on you a little. When did you put it there, Brandon?
Oh, just before David arrived.
You were certain it would come off, weren't you?
Of course. You know I'd never do anything unless I did it perfectly. Philip, do you realize we've actually done it exactly as we planned? You're not frightened anymore, are you, Philip?
No.
Not even of me?
You just astound me, as always.
That's even better.
Brandon, how did you feel?
When?
During it?
I don't know, really. I don't remember feeling very much of anything. Until his body went limp. And I knew it was over.
And then?
Then I felt tremendously exhilarated. How did you feel? I don't think you appreciate me, Philip.
I'm beginning to, Brandon.
Well, go on, yank it out.
I can't.
If Mrs. Wilson were here, she'd yank it out for you. And I'm sure you wouldn't want the poor old man to have to get down on his knees to... I thought you liked Rupert.
I do.
Well, then.
I'm glad it excites you. It frightens me.
As for Rupert, I once thought of inviting him to join us.
Why didn't you? The more the merrier.
I always have to start cramming before everybody else.
You do. You look lovely.
I won't by the time it's all paid for. I have a new young American sister, and her stuff is really primitive.
It is a little difficult trying to keep up with your romances. After me came Kenneth, now it's David.
How many years has it been since I said, oh, it tickles?
I hope he does come. Brandon will sit up till all hours at the master's feet.
Your touch has improved, Philip. Well, little Kenneth Lawrence, how you've grown. You always did stutter when you were excited. It was right on the tip of my tongue.
I don't need it.
How queer.
Brandon.
Yes?
You were really pushing your point rather hard.
My chin was about an inch from the ground. I just couldn't be the gay girl. I don't believe David's coming.
Both of them must have got up out of the wrong side of the bed. But when I came back, he and Mr. Phillip were going at it hammer and tongs.
Oh, I'm in quite an embarrassing position.
Miss Atwater, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for letting me come.
God, praying I'd wake up and find we hadn't done it yet.
But why?
I'm scared to death, Brandon. I think we're going to get caught.
Well, let him come. He's just a little tight.
Well, that's a very good idea. May I have one for the road?
Of course. A short one?
No, I'd prefer a long one, if you don't mind.
He said you could have it.
I gather she thinks you did something to prevent him from coming.
Go ahead and look. I hope you like what you see.
There must have been something deep inside you. There's always been something deep inside me that...